Welcome to Visual Communication and Media. My name is Adam Rozeski. It's a pleasure to see each and every one of you, and welcome. I'm probably pretty sure you're probably taking this class and wondering, well, I know visuals, I know images, I'm not going into any marketing or any design course, but why does it matter that I need to understand how to use visuals in communication? Well, it's pretty important because we use it in no matter what industry that we're in, we use it in certain ways. For example, there's different codes and different ways to categorize evidence in forensics. We can also use different codes and colors and structures to understand readings on heart monitors or different types of emergencies in nurses. We can also use different types of imagery and different languages that are used in schematics and all this stuff. It doesn't matter what we use visuals in any industry possible. And I'm going to show you this from a couple different things this next few weeks on how to utilize this in your own industries and your own stuff. That'll really help out. Now, just a little bit of background. I started all sorts of odd jobs. I ended up trying to play hockey for Penn State. Ended up tearing my knee out. Got my mechanical engineering degree for associates. But I wanted to get into video games as I was kind of recovering. And I was a big competitive gamer in my early 20s. I played a lot of Gran Turismo with a driving setup. Played a lot of Star Wars Battlefront 2 from LucasArts. Multiple MMOs such as World of Warcraft, Aeon, Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars Galaxies. I bounced around. I was rated really high, but I wanted to learn how to build video games. So I got into game design. I ended up getting my bachelor's in entertainment business, and I double mastered in game design and project management. And I worked for a ton of game companies. I started off at GP Games, but then I worked at Activision on Black Ops 2. I then worked at EA working on Battlefield 4, The Sims, Plants vs. Zombies, Dragon Age Inquisition, Madden and FIFA and NHL. I bounced around a lot, and then I ended up working for a bunch of other companies such as Universal to work on some management. I worked with Wason to do Gearbox with Gigantic and Among Us. And then I worked for the military and did VR systems for fighter aircraft, which is pretty sweet. But overall, I've used visuals and understanding how to utilize visuals in more ways than one, not only just from a design aspect, but from a marketing standpoint, and how you can use visuals to communicate even more effectively in your own industry. Now, just to give everybody a heads up, I have two types of assignments. I have discussions, which discussions are always going to be due on Tuesday, and reply posts will always be due on Saturday. Final day is June 19th, so that'll be the last day of class. Except for week one, just see announcements. Everything should be on Saturday, I believe, for week one. And that should be good, because again, we don't have Tuesday on week one, so everything should be due. Your initial post and your reply post for week one. But ever since then, everything will be due on Tuesday and Saturday. That'll be good. And week 6 will end all on Friday, which will be the 19th. Written assignments will always be due on Sunday. They'll range from a couple written essays to some interesting PowerPoints and other analysis tools, because we're going to do a lot of analyzing in different types of analytical papers. And those will be due on June 19th as well. Or the final day will be on June 19th, but every other week it'll be due on Sunday. Now, live lectures are always on Monday each week, except for the first week. Since we don't have Monday, it'll be on Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. I always post the lectures and the rubrics each week on the announcements, so go ahead and take a look at the announcements and see some different things that are going on there. But if it's okay, I understand. I work a couple jobs myself. I'm always bouncing around. I have kids. I know other people have jobs and everything too, so if you cannot make it to lecture, that's okay. I post recordings right after it. And no, your attendance matters, and also how to record your attendance really matters as well, because I don't forgive live lectures. They're tied to your attendance, so you need to make sure those are turned in each week on time. If not, they're an automatic 0 unless there's an emergency going on. So they're pretty easy. I'll show you how to do that during lecture on Thursday and how to accomplish that. That way you can get your free 5 points each week, and it's super simple, super easy. Other than that, I just got some simple class expectations. Late assignments are always 5% of the grade each day they're late until the 7th day, and then they automatically become a 0. Another big thing that I ask is be courteous and respectful on discussion posts. Also, be thorough on discussion posts. I will not accept 1-sentence, 2-sentence answers. Each post will have 2 paragraphs at 4 sentences minimum for each paragraph. So after reply post, initial post, you should have 4 paragraphs. Because we give a lot of analytical data to everything, we need to make sure that we back it up with examples and reasoning to make sure everything works. And the last thing that I ask is just have some fun and discover something cool that's going to add into your own experiences, and that's what's really going to matter. But other than that, Do keep a look at the announcements, my live lecture links, my rubrics, and my video announcements, and all my regular announcements should be ready to go. Please check the calendar and any other things, double check. Also, please take a look at the team's announcement to check your team's page. I will go over your team's stuff on Thursday as well. Other than that, be safe, have fun, enjoy. Hope to see everybody for class on Thursday. Other than that, thanks for being awesome. See y'all later. And it's a pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Have a good one. See y'all Thursday. Bye-bye.